We know right now for sure the vehicle was traveling northbound on the interstate, and we're going to list it as above the posted speed limit. For some reason, the driver left the roadway on the right-hand shoulder, ran up the embankment, went through the cement bridge embankment, jumped completely over all 4 lanes of traffic, through some trees on the other side of the roadway, and down an embankment.
What kind of vehicle is this?
All we know right now is it's a dark-colored SUV.
Was there only one fatality, or how many?
Right now we have 3 confirmed fatalities. All are female. They're all confirmed on the scene. We have 1 person transported to the hospital, and I'm not sure of their condition.
Was it just the one car that was involved in this, or did they hit any other cars? Or?
What we know right now, it only appears to be a single vehicle collision.
Anything just going too fast, speeding down the road, maybe lost control of the car?
Well, it's obvious that they were traveling above the posted speed limit, and for some reason left the roadway. Unsure exactly why at this time.
Did someone driving by call it in?
I'm not sure.
Do you know about what time that was?
Approximately 12 o'clock today. We actually got the call around 12:11 and responded as multiple deputy coroners out with multiple equipment.
Do you know the age range of the females in the car?
I don't. We haven't actually positively identified yet. As soon as we do, we'll know more about age and also notify next of kin.
Do we know what license plate? Is it from South Carolina or?
What we know right now is the vehicle and the people are from Georgia.
Do we know any relatives of the deceased around here? Because we saw a few people here.
I don't, not at this time. It's my understanding that some of the family got alerted by the alert from the vehicle that had been involved in a crash. They notified local people who knew them here. But it's my understanding we do have multiple family members coming from Georgia.
Who is here at the scene? You're Greenville County, or who is here?
Obviously, we got Greenville County Coroner's Office, South Carolina Highway Patrol, Gant Fire and Rescue, and at one time multiple Greenville County EMS units on the scene.
So once again, the speed might have been a factor. Is that what you said?
No doubt in my mind they were traveling above the posted speed limit.
Are you able to talk about their injuries at all?
I'm not, because I've got certain people down there with the deceased documenting injuries and collecting evidence at this time. We are waiting on mate to get here from the Highway Patrol. We'll know much more after mate arrives and get a little more in depth in the investigation.
I'm trying to picture how the vehicle landed. Is he on the back, front, in the trees, or how is he looking?
Right now, it appears the vehicle is on its wheels, but when the vehicle jumped all 4 lanes of traffic, it actually struck trees probably at least 20 feet above the ground.
Do you know if all the females in the car are related?
I'm not sure where they are. It's my understanding they're either related or close friends, but we'll know more as soon as family gets here.
Is that hard of an impact in hitting the trees and stuff? Can you talk about the condition of the car? Are you able to give us those details?
The car is in multiple different pieces, from where it struck the cement bridge embankment, across the roadway, and down the embankments in multiple pieces.
Do we know what model the color of this car is?
I don't, and the only thing, like I say, no, they're telling me it's a dark color SUV. I will know more information after mate gets here, and we can maybe start.
What is it like for you to come and see this type of scenes?
Well, very seldom do you see a vehicle left the roadway at such a high rate of speed that it jumps 4 to 6 lanes of traffic and then lands in the trees approximately 20 foot. And when you got family that's probably related and you've got at least 3 deceased, it's nothing that you want to ever see.
What stage of the investigation are you guys right now? Are you still processing the scene, or what is going on?
Right now we're in preliminary stages, which I would call preliminary stages. We're documenting. We won't be collecting anything until mate gets here. we'll work a joint investigation with MAID and the Highway Patrol, and eventually we will coordinate with each other and collaborate our evidence that we collect, and also at autopsies also.
According to you, speed might have been a factor. What is the message here for everyone, a regular, anybody who's driving a car on the highway?
Well, obviously, anytime you drive over the posted speed limit, you endanger yourself and other public, but also too fast for conditions don't mean you have to be over the posted speed limit. So you actually have to abide by the law, but you also have to abide by the conditions. And sometimes too fast for conditions is just as bad as above the posted speed limit.
Do we know who was in front or the driver?
I don't. May know more after we get to the hospital, may know more after the Highway Patrol talks to us, may know more after we start documenting the evidence down there.